So here we are at the beautiful Church of St Mary Magdalene in Great Burstead, and I want to show you something rather special because they have a flower display on, and I wanted to capture it before they packed it away. So I believe we're into the second day of it, and they've been holding sort of teas and lunches and things. Well, let's just go and have a little look. So let us enter this fine old church and we'll just look at the lovely flower display that's been put on. So we're now in June, and you can hear this background music playing. So all the arrangements have been made by volunteers. So we're now entering the nave as such. And just look at the detail on each end of the aisle or pew. This is quite funny down here. So just at the end of the pew we've got a display here which is called Our Tipsy Vicar, and this is the men's flower display. And as I sit here I can smell this beautiful aroma of these fresh flowers. I mean, it's a huge amount of work. If you just look what they've done here. Now if we go up to the rear of the choir stalls, we've got this lovely display here. It just shows what you can use your imagination with a brightly covered sheet. My father noticed this embroidery. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's enter the side chapel, which is now in the south aisle, I guess. If we think that this was the sort of place where Christopher Martin was church warden for a year, this would be just before, or a couple of years before, the Mayflower sailed in 1620. We pan around, we've got the Mayflower window. If we look down at the window shelf here, beautiful flower arrangements, look at that. So you can imagine that each one has taken quite a fair bit of time to arrange. Beautiful wooden sculpture of Virgin Mary with Child. Right at the base we've got more flowers. So even down to the ancient piscina where the holy vessels of communion would have been washed. Got lovely flowers. So you can just make out the candle burning there. I believe these candles burn for 24 hours at a time. Now if we move over to the font itself, again another very old part of this church. So again a font like this, perhaps 500 years old. These flowers I believe are going to be sold off. I actually thought some of these were plastic, but they're the real thing. So if you bear with me, because there'll be a little bit of background noise because I'll be packing this away. It's beautiful, isn't it? Sounds like a menagerie with the music in the background. Look at the beautiful orchids. So I believe these are sort of paper containers for small cakes, like the fairy cakes. So here we've got this sort of bridal area. A beautiful dress. Look at the flowers here. See on the central columns to the base, got lovely displays of flowers. So this is the fine display that they've made for the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and thank you very much.